Hi everybody, this is Lisa. I've got a little something different here to do with you today, and it's about beading. And some of the supplies that you're going to need are these three tools here. You'll need a pair of needle nose pliers. They have like rounded pointed tips. You'll need a pair of flathead pliers. Now, if you go to Michael's or probably Hobby Lobby, any craft store, they usually sell the three of these together for jewelry making. You can find them in the jewelry making supplies. And then this one, these are wire cutters. They'll cut. They have a sharp edge. So those are three things that you'll need. So today I thought we'd make a pair of earrings to start off. And you're going to need to get some fish hooks. I think they're the easiest ones to work with, the fish hook ear wires. Let me take some out of the package so you can see what they look like. Do I have any in the case? No. Sorry about that. Yeah, so this is what they look like. So there's one I'm going to put in my dish. And there's another one. Blurry. Now these have a little bead on them. Not all of them do. I guess it just depends on what my camera wants to focus on. So you'll need to get those. The fish hook ear wires. The other thing that you're going to want to get is some head pins. These are 2-inch head pins. They have other lengths. These might be a little bit easier to work with at first. And you'll need 2 of those. So you can see you'll have more than enough to make plenty of earrings. So I'm going to put those in there. Now, Michael's also has these 3 tools in smaller versions. And you may want to get those too. They might be easier for you to work with. So I have some miscellaneous bags of beads rather than getting out my big bead collection. And I'm gonna try to choose some beads to make some. These are going to be dangly earrings. And one of the things that I'm going to use with my earrings are going to be spacer beads. You can also get these at Hobby Lobby or Michael's. They come in strings. And here's the ones I'm going to use today. Little silver tone spacer beads. So I'll put those in there. And I think I'm going to use these clear sparkly beads. 2 of those. I'm not sure what she's barking at. Sorry about that. And then these, I think I'll use. They're sparkly. other thing that you might want to get are they're little rubber stoppers that you can put on the back of your earrings to hold them in place. And they also sell them in the jewelry department at, you know, Hobby Lobby and Michael's. Something is stuck there. I'm going to worry about that later, I guess. Okay. So I've got some clear and some blue and some silver. And I think I'd like to look for something maybe in a plum color. Let's see what I can find. Plum or purple. Maybe one of those two. I'll pull out a couple more of those. See if those are the same. Those two match. Those are like a pink. And then I think this one matches. Okay. So we're going to keep this really simple. And I think each set of earrings, you don't want to start off with maybe more than 3 beads to start off with. And I'm showing you this version of how to make an earring, because you can also use them as charms in your journals using this procedure. Okay, so you want to take your head pin, your flat head pin. Now they have the flat head on the bottom. Now they have other ones that have like eyes in them, and you can use jump rings and put dangles on them, but we'll do that in another video. For right now, we're going to use the flat heads. And I think first I'm going to use a larger bead. I'll try that first. Just put it right over the pin. And then I think I will use a spacer bead. And then I'm going to use the blue bead. I'm just going to set that down and think about it. I'm going to try a different one to see if I like that one better. So I think I'm going to go with a clear bead. If I can find the hole. A clear smoky bead. And the spacer. And let's see, maybe the pink bead. Okay. So we'll try this again. Make sure we're matching up with the purple. And then the spacer. And then the blue bead. And that goes with that one. And then this one. Just checking the flatheads. Sometimes they're not large at the bottom. All right, so we're gonna go with this larger one. And then the spacer. And the pink bead. Okay. All right, so the next thing that you're going to want to do after you've made your choices is you're going to want to use your needle nose. And you're going to take the needle nose and you're going to come right as close as you can to this top bead. You're going to go at a 90-degree angle and you're going to bend your pin. Okay? Then you're going to come back in with your needle nose and you're going to hold your thumb against here and you're going to turn this back around, and I hold my thumb right up against it as I come around, and you're going to make like a loop. See that loop? There's your loop. And then you're going to take your ear wire, and you're going to put your ear wire on, and then we want to cut this part of the pin off with your wire cutters. So you're going to take this sharp side here, and you're going to come as close as you can. You're going to cut it off. Sorry about my dog. Rosie. I'm having trouble getting in there. Sorry. Okay. There we go. And then you're going to take your flathead after that's been cut off. I could have gotten closer, but I was having trouble. And you're going to take your flathead and you're going to pinch this close so that fish hook doesn't fall off. You're just going to pinch it. There you go. And then I'm going to try to straighten it a little bit because I kind of curved it a little bit much. But and there you have an earring. A little dangle earring. So I'll do one more and we'll have a pair. So you're going to go take your needle nose. You're going to go at a 90-degree angle. Have it as close to the bead as you can and do a 90-degree angle. And then I kind of usually do that. Then you're going to come back to make a loop. And I slide it against my thumb. This is just how I do it. And then you have a loop. And then you put your fishhook earring. Get your wire cutters. You snip off that excess. And then you take your flatheads and you come in there and you squeeze it tightly together. We got a, Get a little bit better here. There you go. And we have a little pair of dangly earrings. So now if you want to make a charm to hang off of your strings, say for instance in the center pages of your journals, you come down, you do the 90 degree, then you make your loop, and you just don't put the fish hook in it. You make the loop so that you can tie your string around. And I will show you. Let me go get the journal, my fairy tale journal that I just did. And I will show you how to put this in. Now, if you have holes that are big enough on in your beads, or a thread that is thin enough, I tend to use that thick thread. You can just string your beads right on. But I guess I'll just leave that there. So there's the loop, and there's the beads. And I would just tie that on. I'm just going to tie that onto my string. I think I want some beads like this for the other side. So let me pull out some more beads. I think that was... I'm not seeing another pink one, so let's try that maybe. I need another spacer and another one of those. I know what she's barking at now. The fire whistle went off. And it sounds like there's a fire truck down the road. Okay, so we'll try this one. Okay, so we're going to put the dangly one on. Well, the bigger one. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. The silver bead. And then I think I'm going to put, it's like a little amethyst bead. Okay, and then I'm going to do a 90-degree angle. these little pieces that you cut off, they can be very dangerous, and they can shoot off in all kinds of directions. So you should wear some protective eyewear, I would say. I try to put my hand there to catch it, but I'm not always successful. I think my pair of wire cutters is not as sharp as it used to be. My tools have gotten very old. It's been a while. I think I may stop here and come back to do the charms out of the journal, but that was the basics on how to make earrings. So I hope that I didn't confuse you. But so you need head pins and the fish hooks, and then these three tools, plus your strings of beads, needle nose, flatheads, and wire cutters. All right, and I'll come back later with how to put a charm on. Thank you.